15th of April 1865, 46th year of Queen Victoria. I ride to work in a carriage, which happens to be my favourite mode of transportation. My name is Lillian Gray. I am a governess for the single son at Stirling Estate, residing in Heathersage, southwest of Manchester. I am of 21 years. And what is the meaning behind George Cruikshank's work, The British Beehive, Master Charles? I don't know. Who cares? Teach me more about the French Revolution or Napoleon Bonaparte, or those saucy Americans. But not this. This is so boring. My boy, is that any way to talk to your governess? Really, Lillian, I give you my blessing to educate Charles with a stronger hand. This is my master, Earl Brom Stirling, who resides over Heathersage. He's a handsome, amiable gentleman whose warm disposition puts anyone at ease. Despite his noble ranking, he treats me as if we were equal. You've been working yourself ragged lately, Lillian. You must allow me to let you have their day off for the rest of today and tomorrow. 'Tis the Lord's day after all. Thank you, Father. Blast these studies! 16th of April, 1865. Heathersage is a largely developed city, filled to the brim with all societies and opportunities. I ride now to the urban areas of Heathersage. I pass through every week. I witness the hierarchy of society and work regularly. The society of those like Master Stirling are completely bang up to the elephant. The upper class govern the lives of those below them, yet most of them cannot fathom the strife of the people below them. Middle class like myself can earn our daily bread in what we are skilled at. If we are fortunate to be skilled at anything at all, I am one of the fortunate. My mother passed her trade to me. My father was a businessman with a comfortable wealth to his name. The skilled are fortunate. Why, hello, Miss Gray. A fine Sunday, eh? The usual, I presume? Quite right, Mr. O'Brien. Pray tell, how is your family? We are as well as we can be, miss. Bless you for always doing this. Even though those blasted corn laws are gone, the folk out there still can't get a mouthful of bread. And here you are, some of our finest loaves, and one delicious Victoria sandwich, all made fresh today, I might add. Aye, but one warning to you, lass. Might want to backslack it from here. Seen some hoity-toity folks about. Mr. O'Brien and his family were displaced as well as many others, due to the great hunger in Ireland. Fortune was with him when he sought work, but for most others it was not so kind. To be seen here in the slums is suicide, so I must act with great discretion. The lower class provides the groundwork for Great Britain's economy. Those of my class and below used to have little say in Parliament, but the Reform Acts of 1832 gave us better representation. My peers benefited, but those below us still lived without rights. My mother knew a girl in this station named Anne Egley, who worked in the mines years ago. I find my work very much too hard for me. The sweat runs off me all over sometimes. Father said last night it was both a shame and a disgrace for girls to work as we do, but there was naught else for us to do. The girls are always tired. Why so many labourers? Years ago, there was a great migration of agriculturists to cities like Heathersage. Overseas colonies had simply put them out of business. Now they work in factories, mills, and mines. Disgusting, perilous conditions with little benefit. There was reprieve in labour laws, however, such as the 1842 Mines Act, which banned the employment of underground boys under the age of 10 and all women and girls, the 1844 Factory Act, which classed women as young persons under the age of 18 and limited the hours of both groups, and the 1847 10-Hour Act, which cut the hours of women and the under 18s to 10 a day and 58 a week. Ah, Madam Gray, how wonderful it is to see you. Good day, sister. Pray tell, how is Felicia? Syphilis is a nasty blight indeed. We try to keep her from going out at night, but she always manages to see her patrons. And her little brother Uriah is cleaning upstairs, much better than his old work in the factories and cleaning up the rivers, but he'll be delighted to get a taste of these fresh loaves. Oh, God bless you, Miss Grey. Suicide, but I simply cannot let these people alone. I'm sorry, Earl Sterling. Ah, Miss Lillian, to what do I owe the pleasure on this fine evening? I passed through the city today and thought you might like a Victoria cake. I know they're your favorite. All the upper class like them. Thank you. I'm elated. Lillian, actually, Hello! The Countess has returned! Countess Adelaide Sterling is Earl Sterling's wife. She's a wonderfully strong woman, although an all-round church belle. Despite the many limits of our sex, she escaped to domestic work, to business in India and China. A truly noble woman, fit for her station. Forgot to mention something, Master Charles. In the British beehive, Crookshank insinuates that all our classes are fixed. We cannot move about them, no matter how arduously we may toil at it. There is no hope at all.